myself, Prakash, assistant professor from Mechanical Engineering Department, Jayagaraja College of Engineering, Madurai, Tamil Nadu. So I am here to present my topic on my implementation strategy on PSIS, which means peer-supported independent study. So currently, I am handling the course called Geometrical Modeling for sixth semester mechanical engineering students. This course has 5 course outcome. It starts with the coordinate system and the curves, surfaces, solids, and then transformation, and finally is a neutral file format. So I am going to apply PSIS strategy for my course outcome 4, implement the transformation and the projection over the geometrical model. It comes with a apply category. So as I said earlier, my title of course is Geometrical Modeling. I am taking geometrical transformations, especially two-dimensional geometrical transformation, nothing but concatenated transformations. So I'm going to cover the course outcome 4, implement the transformation and the projection over the geometrical model. First, why I choose this topic for my PSIS activity. The geometrical transformations offers a fundamental mathematical basis for all computer design. So if you take any graphics or any CAD modeling, we record the geometrical modeling. That geometrical modeling, one of the topic called transformation, it is a very plays a major role in graphics creation, video game, and many more. Normally, the geometrical transformation has 4 important concepts such as transformation, rotation, scaling, and mirror. In our topic, concurrent transformation, which means combination of more than one transformation, is known as a concurrent transformation, which indicate that I need to know the basics of all transformation, and then if what will happen if I combine both transformations, more than one transformations. So this is that's why I choose. Again, another one thing is it is very easy to split a topic for group activity, so we can easily allocate a group. These are some of the advantages. That's why I choose concurrent transformation matrix for my PSIS activity. Why do you think students will be able to manage it by themselves? This is generally we know. So previous class I taught what is meant by transformation, the basics of transformations, and I given some simple examples. So I hope the students already have a basic math knowledge of transformation. Again, this transformation, it is purely for matrices. So we need to play our transformation matrix. They have a basic knowledge, and this PSIS activity deepens their knowledge by demonstrating how this matrices and to find the practical applications of CAD. So this is what that's why I think the students can manage, right? Learning outcome of this content to be studied through PSIS. At the end of this PSIS activity, students will be able to derive the concurrent transformation matrix for a given sequence of 2D transformation, predict the effect of transformation order on final geometry, and evaluate the prediction using CAD software or manual calculation with the proper documentation of the investigation process. Even though it has a apply level, the students can analyze and they can go up to evaluate level, right? So which platform I use? Frankly speaking, I'm using Google Classroom and WhatsApp. So currently I'm using that. So I prefer Google Classroom and WhatsApp because I'm using now, and I feel comfortable to use this combination. Again, the classrooms, Google Classrooms, I uploaded my learning material, and I can track the students' progress and assessment and many things. Similarly, I use WhatsApp for creating a group chat to enable real-time discussion. If they have any discussion, they can directly contact to me. Preferably, sometimes I prefer video call, group video call also I prefer. That's why I use Google Classroom and WhatsApp. Again, the design 2 activities from which group can choose one to complete. So I am planning to do 2 activities. The one is to identify the proper sequence of transformation. So the transformation plays a major role, the matrix transformation, the sequence. So I am for this I'm doing the activity number 1 to identify the proper sequence of transformations. So as a plan, I will assign 5 members as a group. In my class I have 60 students, so I can arrange 12 groups. assign the problem to respective group. So for example, for simple 2D shape triangle or square, I will give the coordinates and I ask the students to investigate how the order transformation affects the final position. So calculate the manually find coordinates, derive the concurrent transformation matrix, verify the calculation using Fusion 360. And again, in our institution, we have a license, so we can use Fusion 360 or even sometimes the open source like a free cat also they can use. I will prefer. So after that, create a report explaining your findings. What's the difference you got when you change the sequence of transformations? All those things are records. Again, I will allocate students. So as I said earlier, I assign five groups, five students per a group. So student one can do a manual calculation for case one. Student two manual calculation for case two. Student three is a matrix derivation and the comparison. Student four CAD verification, screenshots, and student five video generation, real world unlucky research. Similarly, I am planning to another activity called detect the error in transformation sequence. Again, this is very, very important to do a mathematics or mathematical problem. So let us, I given some example like a manufacturing company, they provide the CAD instruction for positioning a five locations on the assembly line. So I will give the some scenario and I will ask the students to do the research and to find the what the error, what will cause us at the end of our output. Again, here also I assign five students. So the student one can do a error analysis for case one and two. Student two error analysis for case three and four. Three error analysis for case five and matrix correction. Student four's research paper compilation and citations. Student five presentation, coordination, real world implications. So these are my two activity I am planning. Similarly, the timeline I am planning to start this activity on 10th March, so Tuesday. I have two milestones. One is a March 13, another one is a March 17, and it may end with our March 24, 2026. So duration, I assume 2 weeks. Expected time savings are so if you do multiple homework mathematical problem, it took some time. So I assume that I hope the 4 hours may be reduced. Okay, how do you plan to evaluate this activity? Again, I use some rubrics instruction. So 30% weightage may given to correctness of matrix derivation, 20% is to quality, 15% is for CAD verification, 10% is for research and citation quality, and remaining 10 I put clarity of video presentations, video or presentations. I prefer the video, but students may think that they are very very easy can create. They feel very easy to prepare the PPT. Again, in individual based subtopic 10%, peer evaluation within the group 5%. I am planning to do ask 115 more question in mid-semester examination like our continuous assessment test and the final examination. So the peer learning, yeah, all submission will be shared in the Google Classroom and I will share all submission to all people so that they can know what are the other people they do. Learning material, I'm planning to give some PPT or YouTube material. So these are some of the example learning material. I will create the group by their student choice only. So I don't have any strategy to create a group. If but I will try in next time. I will create a group by some strategy with the help of some strategy. Okay, how I monitor means as I said earlier, I'm using Google Classroom and then WhatsApp. So to ensure the effective monitoring, I will be part of WhatsApp group and Google Classroom. So we can ensure milestone completion, all those things. I am planning to use Google Form for and Padlet for our feedback collections. Okay, so there are five difficulties I may anticipate. One is the student participation. Again, it is a very very critical difficulty. So to avoid this difficulty, I may distribute the topic wise. So I allocated the students and the peer evaluation 10% milestone checks. It may help to enhance or it may help to monitor the students' participation. Again, sometimes the CAD software issue, technical issue. So few students they don't have any idea about CAD software. I will give you provide some video and I will give you 15 minutes orientation. It may possible to reduce the technical issues like plagiarism. Again, I think we have a very very critical one. I insisted them to do their own work. So a lad submission again. So milestone completion. So I will clearly explain the due date and I will follow coordination changes again. I use WhatsApp. So I hope there is no coordination challenges. Okay, what's the benefit? So this design, it saves my two class sections, so 4 hours for syllabus. It around the one week classes. Again, I may develop a graduate advanced. It may helpful for my NBA calculation, NBA attainment, teamwork, research, critical thinking, communication, and it may increase engagement. So each student can assign the individual work, so they will do, and it may build a peer learning community. Overall, this activity, I hope it may increase my students' knowledge as well as involvement. So thank you all. Thank you.